better. I think it's just died. Fuck. Yeah, I'm back. Is it meant to be an online now? I need to restart this again. Is this better? Right, it all seems alive. Right, that's working there. Are you working here? Yay, you're working here now. So we have that all sorted. Although, right, okay. That was a very disappointing stop for dinner there because I intended to go to McDonald's, but it turns out the McDonald's near where I live has decided to spontaneously close its doors. Hello there. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for coming back. How are you? Oh shit. Dropping my phone everywhere. Gotta sort my wife out. I know, yeah, wow. Right here, very quick as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I've just had a very disappointing trip to McDonald's where it turns out I no longer have a McDonald's locally anymore. That sucks. But oh well. I was also thinking about the poem we just got then as well. I'm wondering if there's anything that we can do in that. Because it said she changed the programming because it wanted it to feel sad. Sayori specifically. So it changed their programming. And since we have access to all of the character files, I was wondering if it would let... if there was any way to figure out what language that... first off, what language they're written in. So that you can actually maybe edit them and make her feel happy. Hi Monica, how are you? No worries here, we're just discussing ways to overthrow you and your murderous rampage. It's fine, it's fine. But yeah, so I'm wondering if there's a way I can go in, change Sayori back to happy, and if that actually does anything to do it. But that's something I'm going to do on the next playthrough of it, because I do want to get a perfect ending of this. And I know there has to be a way to keep everybody alive. There has to. There's also going to have a couple of playthroughs where I fuck about with it as well and see if there's anything that I can, like, just, you know, weirdly do. Okay, so we're picking poems again, and we're going to go for Natsuki this time, because last time we got to this point, and we got to and we did Yori, and then we saw Yori's psycho rampage. So we don't want to see that again, because we've seen it, there's no point. So we're going to go with cute things for Natsuki. Yep. Peace. Yep. Natsuki's really easy to get now. You just pick relatively cute words. Fuck. Never mind. Apparently I didn't know what cute words are. Fluffy, cheer, anime. Did she jump a little bit then? Ah, she maybe did. Party? Yep. Lucky? Yep. We can get this entirely done for Natsuki. Let's just hope that Yori doesn't stab her, because that seems like a weird way. But I want to actually get more into Yori's story. How? Yeah. Okay. We've got quite a few. Kitty. Cute, cute. Literally the word cute. It's cute things that I'm looking for, so that's the ones that's going to do it. Shiny. Yeah. Kawaii. Yeah. I wonder who jumps when I pick lazy now. Oh, Natsuki jumps when I pick lazy again. That's interesting. Giggle. Yeah, giggle. Sweet. Yeah. Sweet, cute words, the kind of shit Natsuki likes. Dazzle. Okay. That didn't happen last time. We got a new folder though. We got a new folder. There we go. There's a little devil inside of us all. Beneath their malfunctioned perception, their artificial reality, is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. I think this again is that, because we still have happy thoughts, and that's basically what's just jumped across the screen then, is the happy thoughts picture. Just a little bit weirder. I suppose? Is weird the right word there? That's just sped up a lot then. Sorry, is a yarn freight grape, I think. What? Please explain. Hi again, Monica, with your weird speed up and slow down music. That's going really creepy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. I only thought about it a lot. This might be a little strange for me, but I'll at least keep my word. Well, back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. Did something weird happen to Airhead then? Was that just me, or did weird shit happen? I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. What is that for? Surely that must be for something. That seems like a mechanic. That's a useful mechanic. Maybe? Who knows? Ah, that way in futures. Please watch Forever Doki Doki Literature. It's the good music of this game. I will do. Thank you very much for letting me know. Hang on, let me comment. Let me copy that. Oh, yep, see that. Copy that, and I'm going to pop it into a YouTube now. Oh, well, I'm just going to copy it into, what's it called? YouTube now. Oh, that looks happy. That looks delightful. Thank you. Oh, the first one that came up. Ooh, freaky as fuck. But yeah, okay, cool. I think I saw the wrong thumbnail from what was going on. Right, now we'll carry on watching people glitch the fuck in and out. But have spoilers, right? Okay, don't worry. I won't put it on stream. I won't listen to it anywhere else. I'll listen to it in my own fair time. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You're Natsuki. The whole world's sideways. What the fuck have you done? You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. Well, I'm not going to come here and eat cupcakes, am I? That was taken away from me. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't hear the end of it. See the end of it. Yeah, Monica, you're in the way. Okay, I was thinking that might be what this was for. Natsuki. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. See, I remember most of that. But, Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. I didn't notice her eyes the first 2 times. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Oh yeah, you guys can all listen to it too. Swiftly I'm sorry, Tom. We'll make sure to put your comfort first. Okay. Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. But wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you really don't want to, then forget anything I said. Yeah. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be part of this club. So, even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. But this is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read it. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. There we go. See, now we're back and everything's normal. It's level. Got the spirit level out when we fixed the classroom. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Let's go see what Natsuki's doing. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her and case she needs a hand. Let's go see what Natsuki's doing. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! Does that disappear? That does. Yep. Okay. That's not useful though. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organised if someone else is going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. Oh, that was it. Okay. What's that supposed to mean? Must have been internal monologue that I was externalizing. Fuck. Right. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out the stack. There it is! Yeah, it is fucking time to fuck everything up now. Natsuki snatched it from out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right back into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get closer to looking at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? Series I've never heard of in my life. Probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass of that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. Yes, Natsuki is the crazy one. Didn't even say anything. It's the tone of your voice. But, I'll tell you one thing, Tom. Consider this a lesson straight from... Don't judge a... In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in colourful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly... No. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Oh, damn. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signalling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. I can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be too close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms, scooches an inch away from me. No, fuck off. Don't want to get near you. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Don't go back and flick through all the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring you? It's not. She's suddenly grown I'm pretty sure her head has suddenly grown a significant amount. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. Guess it's fun to start sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Like in the stream. Like in the stream? Who's grown a big head in the stream? Or maybe I've latched onto the wrong thing here. Oh! Right. Fucking completely missed that. Thank you. I tried to set up a, what's it called, window, so it'd actually tell her when things like that had happened, but it doesn't seem to agree with YouTube that much. I haven't a clue why. So, I've tried for YouTube, but for some reason it only likes to work for Twitch. Oh shit. That was me trying to make sure that it was alive. Yeah, very weird. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. I think I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends that are all so into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards other losers over time. God damn if this guy isn't me. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Hmm? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found out, if he found this. See? I knew I was onto something. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Monica's, we all know Monica. Ugh, just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Agreed. So, jeez, that's enough. Are you going to keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped through the pages. Dot. More time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. She is asleep. It looks like she started to fall asleep. This must be very interesting for you, Natsuki. I'm glad I could provide ample entertainment for you. Hey, Natsuki? Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh, cool! Yay! I love it when your face goes all gone. Great! You leave your knives out of my house. Yay! This is excellent. Have I got anything new here? No. Fuck. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? No, Natsuki is definitely not okay. Here. Monica reaches into a bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Don't worry, this will stop the glitches. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. Told you not to give. She didn't even finish the sentence before stuffing it into her. Don't worry, Tom. She's fine. Just happens every now and then. So I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Just has random narcoleptic moments. Anyway. Why don't we all share poems now? Oh, fuck, I should have tried that. Oh, wait, no, I think I tried that before, didn't I? And it didn't change anything. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, we'll go with Natsuki since we're focusing on her this time. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Your eyes look so great. What did you do with them? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Probably only fair that I share mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. Thank you. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then, what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this. You're not you when you're hungry. Eat a Snickers. I could have been doing other things. Oh, in fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Oof. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And then you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Delighted. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets stuck in her throat. Oof, you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. Don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you'll still need to show me yours, right? Fine. I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. It's the one we read first. See? Nothing weird's going on here yet. She's not going to murder anyone. Excuse me. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. Told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. Oh, just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of a poem for people to be able to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everybody around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Guess more went into that than I realised. It's not a poem. Oh, oof. Oof. Hitting hard right there. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah. Guess not. Decided to humour her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I'm not going to take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica. Maybe we should pay more attention to Psycho. It's a love confession. Which one is? Oh, damn. Having a good time so far. Yeah? Good. Glad to hear it. Sure you are. By the way, since you're new and everything, for the monkeys. She loves the monkeys. That makes sense. Yeah, who doesn't love the monkeys? By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'm going to be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? No. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Tom. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Tom. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. Kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Happy thoughts are still there. If you say so. Yeah, if you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Oof. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. That's just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls, you know? Sorry, just trying to look on the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Oh, look! Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Right, yeah, so this is the one that basically tells you from the first moment of the game, that is, that Monica is more than she seems. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see colour. Are there any others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrolling, playing ticks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. See? So that is basically trying to say, look, shit's fucked up. I can see out of the window. This here is the hole in the wall. The monitor, I think, maybe. Well, that, yeah, fair enough. It doesn't rhyme, but I don't think it has to rhyme to be a poem, in fairness. So, what do you think? best poem ever. It's the best damn poem everybody ever written. It's very freeform. That's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's a lot. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently, and learnt how to start murdering all of my friends. Yay! It's been influencing my poems quite a bit. And the actions of my friends too, who I've been murdering consistently. And epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Murdering your friends? Okay, never mind. Maybe, after everyone is better friends with each other, or all dead. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem, or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point, right? So, last time, when I skipped past this one, it screenshotted this moment. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. It didn't this time. Okay, I don't think it did anyway. Nope. Because it took a screenshot here. I'm not sure if it was me accidentally doing it. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Yeah, Sayori's poem. I mean, it was almost up there with some of the best ones, but thanks for listening. If you get anything different, I keep getting caught. I should unplug my headphones. Okay, we're going to show it to Yori next. Yori stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. No, Monica. Bad Monica. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. Guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's not bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yori buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yori a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yori finds a train of thought, her demeanour totally changes. Stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club will give you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yori is apologising to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yori smiles dreamily. It's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh yeah, okay, this is... Okay, I thought that at the bottom said, you fucking bitch. Misread that. Yeah, the tendrils of her hair illuminate between the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay, Nothing weird's happened. I thought something weird was going to happen then. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I don't read script very often. I just think your handwriting is pretty. God damn it, Monica. Monica, why? We will save Sayori eventually. Yeah? That's a relief. What happened there? Did I miss something? Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Sayori? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Tom. Really? Must totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember that poets often express their own thoughts, the feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn. I suppose that's a word for it, pointing that way. Hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, makes me happy that you think that. She was innocent! We've lived through that twice now. But you pick up all these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. Okay, I thought it had gone silent then. I just unplugged my headphones. I'm counting on you. Nothing weird happened then. I was expecting something weird to happen. I'm pretty sure something weird happened there last time. Whew. Guess that's everyone. Doki doki! Hello, Snow Leopard. Yep, we're back playing more Doki Doki. How are you? I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to this. It's a literature club after all. Remember our mission to save Sayori? It failed. Miserably. Yes. Very miserably. So there's, at that point, as soon as you get to that point, I've conclusively found that there is no way to save Sayori. As soon as Sayori is actually happy and willing to be with you, that's a bad. We get the psycho to comes and does the killing and the roping. Either way, so yeah. It wasn't anybody's fault that she died, she just died. Ah, god damn it, you let me get my hopes up. But yeah, and basically what we're doing now is we're following the second act, but instead of going back for Yori like we did the first time, we're going for Natsuki instead. We're going to go find out what's up with Natsuki, and I think I already know what's up with Natsuki, because I said it in the last stream, like an hour or two ago. Oh, fair enough, yeah, no spoilers, totally get that. Let me go through the emotional turmoil of seeing Sayori hang twice, but that's fine. But yeah, so I already think I know what's going on with Natsuki, because it's very obvious at this point. And that's what we're going for this time. I sigh. Hoi! Hello! Hoi, chummer! I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yori and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yori smiles sadly. What's with the language? Eh? Oh, did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Well, you mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out that nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked somebody who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. Tom did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Well, after last time, we know what she finds particularly inspiring. Scrolling, scary horribleness into that. Yeah. Which I haven't yet. Tom liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realise you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yori. That's not what I... Ooh. You know, you're just... Yori stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Tom appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Tom started showing up. Monica is being mean again. Natsuki. Natsuki. That's a little... Doesn't involve you. Yes, Monica, stay out of this. Doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. Really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying, that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Yep. Whoa! Be careful, you might cut yourself on all that edge, Yori. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Tom hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yori turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Tom! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh, it's all very quick. It's all very... Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, and whoever agrees. So, of course... Fuck! Oh, shit, yeah, I remember I could only pick... I'm gonna try and... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. That face. It's evil. Evil. There is only Monica. Hi. Yeah, okay, I too agree. No mean joke. I get that it's like I get the roleplay section of it, but no mean jokes. Some people, it makes people feel uncomfortable. It's not cool. Hey Tom, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Yes, you, the face of a demon, an Eve. Yes, they will be soon, don't worry. We didn't quite get to that point. I didn't want to be spoiling it for anybody. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I can't, however, kill them. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others, providing it's not against their throat. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. Spend all your time with me. There is only Monica. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Natsuki is very sad. This is what happens. She's everywhere. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I don't think she meant it. Yori's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yori? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yori might have said. Oh, hi, we've got Natsuki as well now. Hello there. What might have said to Natsuki, or did, Tom, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. I didn't see what happened. There's something wrong with me today. It's alright, you've just been reprogrammed. Happens to the best of us. This is me. This is me, this is... Hello, how are you? Woo! Yep, Twitch is Monica free. Are you okay, Natsuki? What did she say to you? It's fine, Yori. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Conveniently. Sorry, we just saw you run out crying. We just wanted to make sure everything was fine. Completely. Yes, that was definitely as menacing as it was meant. Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home now if you want. Delete! Yori looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so fuck off. Please let me take the responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yori. I'll see it anyway. I see everything. It's not like that. It's not like that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Tom. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Yes, in the safe zone, safe land of Twitch. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. You will be. You will be. See? Oh. Fuck. Right, now. Things Natsuki likes. Fantasy. She likes fantasy. Daydreams. Why do you like that? Sugar? Yeah, okay. Anime. We know she likes anime. Bunny. We need the cupcakes. We don't know wrath. Smile? Yeah, okay. Play. Yep. Wonderful. Okay, I was gonna say none of those really seem like it would be her, but okay. What's that, what else is it? Twirl? Yeah. Cute. Huh? Yeah. She's moving away. Oh, Yori's not looking very happy at all. I don't mind, because that just means there's no stabbing going on. Excuse me. Sing. Yes, okay. Candy. Okay. Natsuki, you invented a very, very interesting chat. Dokidoki. Okay, cool. Yeah, in fairness, a lot of people aren't getting the roleplay side of it, so if it does start to stress people out, or if, you know, people ask you to stop, then it's a little bit rude to continue. Nibble? Yes? Kiss? Okay, yeah. Lollipop? Puppies. Sweet. I'm sure we've already clicked sweet twice. What happened? Who's lazy now? Oh, Natsuki is lazy again. What's going to change? Nothing's going to change. We didn't get a new thing. We didn't get a new thing. Oh, we did. We got a new thing. We got a new thing. I don't know when that arrived, but we got a new thing. We got a new thing. There we go. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. But really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? I'm very confused. Right, okay. Fair enough. I'm just worried that people in the chat are getting upset by it, but in that case, I will leave it to my mods to decide what is best for this. Right, we'll reopen that, and I'm going to reopen everything, because last time it got rid of everything, because, you know, I had to redo the game. So that's Monica. That's Monica who's saying that. She's saying that. I think that actually just arrived then because I was... Yes, Natsuki. You're not there. I don't know what words you like. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Tom. Ah. Hi, Yori. Not sure if it's me or if it's Yori's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Just a little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Yori stabbing someone. A little bit of Natsuki making cupcakes. Yori glanced over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here. Suddenly, Yori takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. It's cool. We've been stuff. Yeah. Yeah, as if it does ever get to the whole point of haha, I'm going to kill you, and a little bit of like outright just being aggressive to people, that's when I'd expect mods to step in and mute the people who are saying that. So don't worry, we have mods that are going likely to do that kind of thing. I really need to apologise. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yori, I'm happy that you would consider it and apologise. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there was no way you could be a bad person. Now that you're apologising, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, Tom, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry. What am I saying right now? Genuinely nice things, I don't mind. Continue. Just... Hey. You guys seen Monica? Sorry, Monica's coming for you, RNG. Okay. See you soon, Natsuki. Monica, why? No, I haven't. Oh, that was me. No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yori, I'm guessing you haven't either. ... It's been a while since I've heard that name. Yori's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Oh. I would like some candy now after my letdown with the Mackies. God damn it. I wanted to comfort you. No, I haven't. Jeez. It's not like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologise. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yori, what the heck are you talking about? Well, yeah, I know. If we can get a Yori and a Sayori in this, then we have the entire, all of them. Everybody is there, and then we've actually kind of succeeded in keeping everybody alive. Then, because if they're all alive in the YouTube chat, then that totally means that you didn't die anyway. Hello, Natsuki. Welcome back. Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Right. I'm checking this again. No, that's not changing at all. Does not change. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feeling better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Ah, well, kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Oh, you're still on trial, though. Hey. Okay then, Orangey. You have fun being a Doki Doki. There we go. We're gonna get the rest of them. I'm betting on Sayori. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm so no! I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? There is just Monica. Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano and reprogramming my friends to be murderous psychopaths. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing a while, but I'm still not really good yet. It's nice and lively. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Okay, too, Natsuki. Ah, well, thanks, Yori. I'm partially off screen. You should play something for us sometime. Oh, don't worry, she will once she's murdered you all. Thanks. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Tom. Monica smiles evilly. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could get to share it with you anyway. Guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club, or just me. Thank you for the subscribe. I don't get it, doesn't pop up. Oh, okay, thank you for the pulsing subscriptions. Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting a nice little square wave of subscription here, so thank you. Yori is definitely one of the scary ones. I agree. Best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about, in fear of murdering them while I wasn't looking. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Tom, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that. Oh, I don't think I could say no after you gave that book to me. Read that in the wrong context again. Change my name. Yori! Ah! Hello, Yori and Annabelle. There we go, we've got Yori! Now we're only missing Sayori. I mean, as far as this is concerned, they're all here now. As far as Monica's concerned, everyone's here as well. I've not gained anything new, have I, in the past few minutes? Nope, haven't gained anything new there. Well, after we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. Yeah, well, yeah. That's a very blunt way of putting it, but yep. Okay. See you later. You have a good day as well. I did leave her hanging. I did. God fucking damn it, Sayori. She's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on. We're going over there. Yay! We've got Sayori as well. Let's hope we don't leave this Sayori hanging. Don't worry. It's all good. We'll be fine. Everybody's here. Yori mode. Yori mode. Fuck, we didn't get anything new. You just said. Who just said? But it went dark. Well, nothing happened. Right, well, nothing changed then. All the characters are still there. Yes, exactly. I've kept them all alive in spirit. That's what counts, right? I've succeeded. This playthrough was a success. Yes. Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp who was turned into a human experiment prison. Delightful! And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Exactly, we're done. We've succeeded. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs. And right, we said this last time. That's not how you breed people. That's Frankenstein's monster hole bullshit there. Frankenstein thought that's how he could make a person, but it didn't work that way. Where is Yori? Where did Yori go? Yori came back. No, we have Yori. Annabelle's Yori now. Both Annabelle and Yori at the same time. It's a scary combination considering the doll named Annabelle. But anyway, I'm really into it. I think I skipped a part then, I'm sorry. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. Good. I mean, I don't believe you. Because I know things, but good. You know, you can almost make the whole game. Exactly. You just reenact the game in the chat and it'll all be fine. Like, it's kind of dark, isn't it? Yes, Yori, it is kind of dark. Yori made it sound like it's going to be a nice story. This dark turn came from nowhere. Ah. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Tom? What, having my limbs removed and affixed to others? No. Guarantee you I'm not a fan of that, Yori. No, it's not that. I mean, can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yori is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Oh, right, okay, that makes more sense. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? You could say that. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologise, just don't stab me, please. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Every now and then I start stabbing people. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly something that I completely missed. I'm gonna hit. Are you in the history? Are you in the history? It's not in the history. Oh. It's not in the history. Okay then, that's fine. Kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, sorry if I end up saying something strange. We're way past that point. That ship has not only sailed, but it's sunk, been rebuilt, sailing again. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It's not the talking that's alarming. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yeah. Nothing changed. The one we're going for here is Natsuki this time. We got a glitch. However, nothing changed. Right. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had to put into my bag. I don't think I can go for Natsuki here, weirdly. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to Yori's. Ah. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. That's... I'm sorry. Jumps into a chair. Okay. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. Sorry, why? It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Oh, alright. No, yes, don't worry. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yori means about reading in company. Yeah, okay, like we've said, jokes are fine, just not too dark. Not too dark and not anything that could genuinely upset people. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe it's a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yori's in the corner of my eye. I realise that she's not actually looking at her own book. Glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your... Didn't get the rest of that, but thank you, Yori. Thank you. Yori, you really apologise a lot, don't you? I mean, in that case, I do. I don't really mean to. Ow, hit my face against the microphone. Sorry. I mean... Here. This should work, right? Slide my desk until it's against Yori's, then hold the book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yori timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Cries a bit. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. This is actually scary. Here. Yori takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yori slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're holding even closer together than before. Actually kind of distracted me, as if I can feel the warmth of Yori's face, the point of Yori's knife, as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yori's face again. Our eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? It is, and it always will be. Sayori. Which is a little bit ironic considering I've killed her twice, but still. Sayori! You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little longer. Probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yori no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page, instead I just assume she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Ow. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Really? Shit! No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says all the time. Where she carries a knife everywhere and stabs everybody and herself and everything. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. Didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. You have not been looking in the right places. Snow leopard knows. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Or has been a little fidgety ever since we started reading? You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts a hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Eat cinnamon roll. Nah. Just ain't my cousin. Jeff. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Tom? Did something happen just now? I don't fucking know. I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. Most of the time. So you don't know anything? Nope. You're the one that programmed her, you know more than I do. Sorry, can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no. Not really. Unsurprising, you fuck. Just making sure you didn't do anything to her. Nothing that I wouldn't do anyway. No. No, nothing. Haha, don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. So it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yori? She might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then I slip it back into my bag. Interesting. Natsuki! Well, it's not terrible, thanks. But it's pretty disappointing after your last one. How can that be disappointing? Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Jeremy, no! Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find yourself. Oh no, right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. And that was really not my choice. I'm trying to avoid that at all costs. I know what happens when you do that. Not that I care who you spend your time with. Yeah. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So, it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, we should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Will I? Sorry, I do not speak. Is it base 64 that this is in? This is in base 64, isn't it? Here we go. Okay, Natsuki, we'll see you soon. Can I not get like a... Oh, why can't you just have put a copy of this into here so I can easily copy it into a base 64 thing? God damn it. Right, okay. This is going to be an absolute fucking ball like this. Right, I'm just trying to think of an easy way to do it, because I know that it is the same conversion as the things that we were looking at in the last stream, because... what? Oh. That's different. Right, base 64. Is it... Oh, it's base 12. Ah, that makes a lot more sense as to why last time it wasn't going as well. Is it base 12 to ASCII, or is it just base 12 to... It would have to be to ASCII, actually, wouldn't it? Is that right, or am I just... My back. I have a problem. What is your problem, Monica? Is the problem that you keep murdering all of your friends? Because if so, I mean, that is definitely a you problem. Okay, if anybody can, like, screenshot this and translate it, I would be very much appreciative of it. But it's going to take a very long time, and it's probably going to hugely, like, basically just have the progress grind to a halt. So only if you want to, and I would very much appreciate it, otherwise, we will just accept that this is gibberish. Yes, Natsuki, why didn't you come read with me today? Because it wasn't an option? I was waiting for you. I'm sorry, Natsuki. I was waiting for you for a long time. It was maybe 20 minutes. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Oh, no. And just put it into the chat. I think it's probably the best way to do it. If anybody can find what that actually says, just paste it into the chat, and I'll read it from there. Sayonara. See you later, Monica. I think. Do you like Yuri more? I don't know. You said sayonara. I assume that was goodbye. Thank you very much, Snow Leopard. I think you're better off not associating with her. I do not worry. I agree that I also think I'm better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yori is a sick freak. I think that's a little bit harsh, don't you? That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? Don't hate me, Tom. Do you? No, but you keep doing the thing with your face and it's not very pleasant. Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? Club is the only place I feel safe. Do we get new stuff yet? We don't get new stuff. We just have angry Natsuki. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Is she crying blood? She's crying blood. Please, just stop talking to Yori. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. What? What the hell just happened? What? 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 Okay, Natsuki. Cool. We have what your poem said anyway. Open your third eye. I can feel the tenderness of the skin through the knife, as if it were an extension of my sense of touch. My body nearly convulses. There's not something incredibly faint deep down and screams to resist this uncontrollable pleasure. It's what your pain senses saying no. I think she did snap her neck, but I can already tell that I'm being pushed over the edge. I can't stop myself. Okay. Natsuki has had her programming fucked the fuck up a tad by somebody very, very, very psychotic. Now look who's left, it's just Monica. Hi again, Tom. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, it's not the writing that's alarming me, it's the things that happen when I write. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. That's very unlikely. I would not count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote with me today? Yeah, have it. Gave my poem to Monica. Alright, great job, Tom. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why. But I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. That does not match anything of what I clicked. Are you just outright ignoring what I'm saying now? There. It's all better now. Guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everybody's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, guess it worked anyway. You know that Yori likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Why? That's not what I clicked. Sometimes I feel like Yori's mind is just totally detached from reality. Stop pushing me towards Yori. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. I didn't make it. Like earlier, I think if she's getting too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for... I missed what that said. Withdrawing and looking for some alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Skapoosh. Yori. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Yeah. Your friend broke her own neck. Shortly after she blurred out her own face. It was really fucking weird, but Monica doesn't seem to have noticed. Or care. She doesn't care. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologise. Ah, okay, in fairness, Natsuki is still in the character logs, so I don't think she is dead. My cat is attacking me. Cat, why? Who's gonna make the cupcakes? I'm sorry for talking too much! We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time that you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. And thank you very much, by the way, Snow Leopard, for finding the translated version, because that was very, very cool to find it. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay. Save me. The colours. They won't... Bright. Beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. And endless. So... of meaningless noise. The noise. It won't stop. Violent. Grating. Half missing. This is just missing parts of the one we got last time. Delete her. Oh, delete. Who does it mean? Okay. Who does it... Right, I wonder who this could be talking about now then. Because it can't be talking about Monica. Because, as we know very well from the character list right now, Monica isn't there. Monica hasn't been there for the entire game. Except, well, okay, no, she was there for a very small portion of the very start of it. But she was deleted. Pretty much immediately. Every time she showed up, she was straight away deleted. So I don't know who she could be telling you to delete this time. Last time it said load her. So this... No, it either said load her or save her. One of those two. Right. So it either means delete Natsuki or Yori. And I would be tempted, if anybody, to delete Yori. I can put her back in. Oh shit, that's the scary one. Right, okay, I think for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it. That might be a bad idea. And just kind of push on with what's happening with Natsuki. Excuse me, that's too big. Right, shrink that down just so I can actually properly see anything. Who's gone, sorry? Natsuki? No, Natsuki's definitely still... So this is our character logs. And if I go out and I reload, yeah, no, Natsuki's still there. She may have broken her neck, but she apparently manages to have survived it somehow. So Natsuki is still in the game. And the one person who I think that would be in reference to is already been deleted. So I don't really know how to proceed with this. Other than deleting Yori. So, whatever, right? Did I get anything new then? Didn't get anything new. Yes. Yeah, Rusty and Remus are both upstairs, asleep on the bed. Oh. Someone else. So, like a... I would say third party, but like a non-visible player who's warning? Or who's putting the characters in? Because it was me who put Sayori back, hoping that it would bring Sayori back into Act 2. But it did not work that way. Obviously. Sorry. I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Those things we all fucking love. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when... Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. Rah! So this could be the third party that you were saying, that you were talking about. Please help me. Because I thought this was Sayori when I first played it. I thought Sayori hadn't died. I thought that because of the game being weird like this, I thought she was still there as like a ghost. And that it was her putting these up. So please help me is my advice for today. I want to know what these... base 12 as well? No, W. That's not base 12. Yes, see? Please help me. Oh, yes! Right, okay. So the characters... No, I've not got that many at all. But I've just stumbled upon something great that I knew would make fucking sense. So, each of the character files is obviously just a file that has random stuff in, and I was checking them because I thought at some point you're probably going to need to read them as something, and this is it. So, all of their files, I'm thinking, will decode into base 64 and let you read backstory on them. So if you found this note in a small wooden box with a heart on it, then congratulations! You're probably the first person to read this. I didn't really plan on sharing this with anybody, but for some reason I think it's exciting that somebody out there, a complete stranger, will come across this note and read my story. Someone I will never meet, sharing such a personal bond with me. I'm fascinated that either one of us could die, even as soon as tomorrow. Shadowing right there. With the other being completely clueless to the fact. To you, my entire life is within this note. So I will live for as long as the memory will carry, as your memory can carry me. Writing this, I'm wondering if that makes you feel fascinated or violated. It's so exciting. I'm sorry if my story is a bit disorganised, but I'd like to get it down while it's still fresh on my mind. First, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a first-year college girl, and have led, by most standards, a pretty unspectacular life until this point. I grew up in an upper middle-class school district with decent teachers. I did track in middle school and some of high school, and I've had 2 boyfriends. Now, I'm studying for a career in occupational therapy, because I feel the field is undervalued and provides tremendous help to people. I'm giving you this background because there's a strange misconception that if you want to kill somebody, then you're either sick in the head or you have anger management issues, but it's very apparent that I don't fall into either of those categories. It's true that most murder cases are in a domestic setting where someone loses control of their anger or something, but the thing is that those people kill under provocation. There we go. Oof. I've lost where I am now. Shit. Thing is, those people kill under provocation. Whether by a single outburst or by a slow-burning series of misfortunes, these people kill because in that brief moment they want a specific someone, for a specific reason, to be hurt or killed. What I'm talking about isn't wanting to kill someone for no specific reason, maybe just to see what it's like. Do you ever get that? I wouldn't know how others feel because it's not something I ever talked about, but I've been curious about what it's like to kill someone ever since I was a child. Not killing anyone in particular, just a random person. It's always just fascinated me that if I put my mind to it, I can approach anyone, and in 5 minutes they would be completely gone from this earth. But... oh, hang on. But I've never done so for a couple of reasons. First of all, most of my life it was logistically impossible for me to do it without getting caught. I only got my driver's license a couple of years ago, but even then, preparations would take too much time. Definitely stirring suspicion. It was only once I started college that I realised it was no longer an obstacle. Another reason is that I was afraid of causing harm to too many people. You might laugh reading that, how hypocritical it sounds, but let me explain. Why should I feel bad about killing someone if they're too dead to care? Who would I be feeling bad for? Contrarily, it's grief. The living I'd rather not be responsible for. Because of this, I knew it would be a good deal. Take a good deal of research before finding a suitable person to kill, and I've never had the means to do so. Again, until I started college. And now, having just experienced it, I'd say it was pretty satisfying in the end. Something I would try again? Probably not. Since my curiosity has already been satisfied, it really wouldn't be the same the second time. But anyway, if by chance you're also curious to kill someone, then you're welcome to take notes. I started a hobby of people watching soon after I entered college. People watching is interesting to me because it's taking one of the infinite extras in your life and turning them into a main character. Oh, thank you very much, Natsuki, and I will see you sometime soon. I've also lost where I am. Sorry, turning them into the main character without them knowing. Of course, it's easy to forget that every single one of the hundreds of strangers you pass every day has a life story as deep and complex as your own. One thing I noticed about people watching and wanting to kill someone is that you're in more constant awareness of this. When I find a person to observe, their story slowly becomes more clear to me over time. Gaps being filled really is amazing. Don't worry, if you want to catch up on anything, it's all going to be uploaded anyway. So you can watch it all on YouTube if you want to. I usually went to grocery stores on weekends. Nice! Usually went to grocery stores on weekends and looked around at people's shopping carts. I saw something that interested me. I decided to observe the person for a little bit. Of course, since my goal was to find someone to kill, I ruled out anyone who had children or a partner with them. Wedding rings were usually another telltale sign. So maybe once a weekend I would find someone who would fit my criteria, at which point I would follow them home, note their address. From there it became incredibly easy to investigate a little bit more. Most people have normal work hours, meaning I could spend afternoons going through their mail or looking around their house. I repeated this with several people, all and had one close call, but for varying reasons, I didn't really feel satisfied enough with them to kill and I didn't really feel satisfied enough with them to kill any of them. I started getting a bit impatient and thought that I might just settle for killing the man named Devon. Even though I didn't really want to kill someone wealthy, but then came across someone new. Someone who just felt perfect. Feeling only strengthened as I investigated her further. I knew that she would be the one for me to kill. A young-looking woman I met at the grocery store, as per usual. She was doing some light shopping with a basket, her hair wavy and dark brown, sitting intelligently on her slumped shoulders, and surrounding her tired-looking face. Oh, bye, Monica! Have a good day. Have a good time. Hope to see you back in the stream in future. She might be okay, hang on. Her bare finger told me that she might be single, but beyond that, my gut was almost certain of it. This woman just seemed so plain. Really. I guess I felt greater acuity for the personal lives of strangers ever since I started my people watching, but the way she carried herself. And now the Dokis are leaving. We've lost both Natsuki and Monica. We've managed to keep Sayori here. Honestly, so plain, really. I guess I felt a greater acuity for the personal lives of strangers ever since I started my people watching, but the way she carried herself. She got the feeling that she suddenly died, nobody would be around to miss her. Of course, I still wanted to investigate her a bit. This is a very, very long one. Yeah, exactly. Sayori was the goal, that's fine. Follow my usual routine of checking out her place during her work hours. I learned immediately from her mail that her name was Linda Watson. Linda lived in a quiet apartment complex, a mailbox easily accessible right outside her door. Instead of quickly shuffling through it, I decided I could take her mail back to my dorm and return with it before she was finished with work. She only lived 15 minutes from me. Did some research and learned how to open and reseal envelopes without damaging them, which took some technique along with a hairdryer, rubbing alcohol and Q-tips. This made it easy for me to learn a little bit more about her. Linda was a 33-year-old woman who worked for a small accounting firm. Watch this, I've missed so much from this conversation. Oh, okay. You go, Yuri. You've got the knives. You have the tools to stop that. You know what's up. I'd rather not name the place outright. Birthday was December 11th, which coincidentally was approaching in a couple of weeks. I also managed to find a bank statement, which gave me a nice look at how she'd been spending the past few months. It was at this point I realised that my assessment of Linda Watson was an extremely plain woman was pretty spot on, because there was absolutely nothing interesting on that list. Trip to Old Navy, a bunch of Starbucks, something about £40 from Amazon, no restaurants, no movies, none that would imply she was spending any time socialising. That aside, I also found a cooking magazine, so I guess she was into cooking. Apartments are harder to break into than suburban homes because there are fewer doors and windows. Every time I got Linda's mail, I would check the front door and the windows and the back, but they were always locked. It was a bit frustrating because I was really interested in getting into her house, so I came up with a sort of plan that I thought would be fun, even if it didn't work. Last Saturday, I visited Linda Watson's apartment complex, as I would on weekdays. The difference is this time, I wanted her to be home. I thought it would be interesting to have a conversation with her. If I got lucky, I would take advantage of the situation and discreetly unlock a window from the inside. So I walked up to the door, wearing nothing warmer than a light sweatshirt, and knocked. The adrenaline rush was crazy. I was afraid they might screw something up. The door opened, and in front of me stood Linda Watson, exactly as I remembered her from the grocery store. It was at that moment, making eye contact with her for the first time, that I realised I was running the risk of beginning to care about the person. As selfish as it is, couldn't kill a person I cared about, even if it is a 33-year-old woman standing in a doorway with a slightly perplexed look on her face, giving me a reserved hello. Arms crossed from the cold, Charlie returned Linda's greeting. I explained that I was walking my dog near the woods by there. Sorry, can't speak again. I explained that I was walking my dog near the woodsy area behind the back of her apartment, and that he had gotten away. I'd been looking for my dog for an hour and was wondering if Linda may have seen him roaming about. Of course, Linda sympathetically apologised for the situation, and that she couldn't be of use to me, but that she would keep an eye out. I wore a defeated expression in response, apologising in return for troubling her. It somehow went exactly as I hoped. Linda invited me inside to warm up a bit with some coffee. Outwardly, I hesitated before accepting her offer, although on the inside I wanted to jump through the door and hug her for cooperating so well. And that's how Linda Watson ended up with a 19-year-old girl next to her on the couch. Who knows if it was just a nice gesture, if she really has no better way to spend her Saturdays than talking to some kid she just met, who happens to be interested in killing her. Linda soon learned that my name is Maria. It's not. And that I attended nearby community college. I don't. I was a little bit nervous that she would ask me too many questions because I didn't have too many answers prepared. I was able to steer the conversation towards her. She was pretty happy to talk. I asked what she does. She told me that she works for the accounting firm I already knew about. Communicating from outside clients and keeping records, I told her I was pretty nervous about growing up. She told me to enjoy college and to make lots of friends because there's less opportunities once you start working. Very abrupt ending to it. When I asked if she was married or anything, she laughed. Of course, I knew she wasn't married, but I wanted to hear more about her love life. She said she doesn't currently have a boyfriend. Yes, she's at least had boyfriends, but who knows how long ago. When I asked about her kids, she said she doesn't want them until she gets a better job. On top of that, she told me that her family has a history of some genetic diseases. Hello there! Such as arthritis and depression, which she's afraid to give to her kids. It's funny that she mentioned that because when I asked her to use her bathroom, I noticed a tube of prescription pills in the sink. It was labelled duloxetine? Yeah, duloxetine, which I looked up later and discovering it is in fact an antidepressant. I had a joking thought that maybe by killing her I'd be doing her a favour, but quickly decided I was a terrible person for coming up with that. I like that this person is drawing some lines at least. Oh yeah, not doing them a favour, that would be terrible. I am however going to kill them. The rest of the visit was pretty dull. We talked about the food and some other mundane stuff before I eventually made an excuse to leave. I didn't get a chance to unlock a window or anything like that, but I didn't really feel the need to go through her apartment anymore. As early as the drive back to my dorm, I was already thinking about how I would best kill Linda Watson. The choice was between effectiveness and fun. I decided to go with fun because it would be way more satisfying and kind of dissect her as I killed her, rather than just getting it done and calling it a day. Fast forward 1 week to December the 13th. Today, actually, Linda Watson turned 34 2 days ago. Hey, fuck. Sorry, why? Why? Today, actually, Linda Watson turned 34 2 days ago. I made a fun little wager with myself, where if Linda was spending her birthday weekend alone, I would pay her a visit and kill her. If she was out or had company, I would stop by next week or something instead. So in the morning I drove over to Lowe's and bought an axe. Again, I expect you're laughing, but that's also kind of the point. Axe is so cliche. The movies thing, I actually thought it would be the most fun. Swinging it at someone and everything, it's really entertaining image. We actually had a bunch of different axes, so I picked one that had a good weight but was still light enough for me to swing quickly. The drive after getting the axe was when the adrenaline really picked up. All that kept going through my mind on the way over was, wow, I'm really doing this. Not in a bad way, just like a surprise. It's a real life sort of thing. I also got a strange rush of recollections of the time I spent with Linda. It's like my life was flashing before my eyes, except too soon. Except it was just rather the mundane hour I spent with Linda. Like snippets of her conversations, sound of her laugh, her facial expressions and stuff. I also wondered to myself what the crazy serial killers would be feeling at a time like this. Schizophrenic delusions? Sexual build-up? I had no idea. But I felt was kind of like ridiculously alert and numb in the sense at the same time, however that's possible. Before getting out of the car, I had the sense to stuff the axe in my backpack to look a little less ridiculous walking across the parking lot. The handle was sticking out, but that didn't really matter. At this point my heart was pounding so hard I could feel my throat throbbing. Tried controlling my breath, but it's really hard not to breathe when your heart's pounding like that. What time is it there? Oh, there we go. This is quite long, this, wow. I reached Linda Watson's door and quietly put my ear to it after setting down my backpack. Damn. Blah. I reached Linda Watson's door and quietly put my ear to it after setting down my backpack. I heard a voice that wasn't hers. Company? Ah, no. It was just the TV, mixed with their occasional tapping footsteps behind the door. I actually kept my ear there for a really freaking long time because I wanted to make absolutely sure nobody was over. Probably 10 minutes of that and a lot of reassuring myself convinced me. Quietly opened my backpack zipper and held the axe in my hands. Me fiercely shaking hands. What the hell was this kind of reaction that my body was making? I told my body shut up, that it's no big deal, but of course it wouldn't listen. It was actually bizarre how much my hands were shaking. It must be the adrenaline build-up. Rolled my eyes to myself and my hand to the rest on the doorknob. If it's locked, I'll knock. Basically be the same. Took a deep breath and forced my muscles into action. Oh right, okay, fair enough. Yep. Didn't realise you were in the UK. 4:23 here as well. Ow! Smashed into my eye. Coke in the eye! Coke in the eye! Not where Coke belongs. Jesus. Swiftly turned the doorknob. Not locked. In one movement, I opened the door and slipped inside. Linda Watson, just a few steps away in the kitchen. I see. She was in the middle of cooking. She immediately jumped and turned around, startled. I expected that. Quickly, I let go of the doorknob and adjusted the axe in both hands. In the following split second, I realised that she would probably start making a lot of noise. Looking back, I'm an idiot for not considering that. Just as Linda's mouth opened to speak, maybe even start speaking, I forcibly swung my axe into the side of her head. Damn. But my axe was facing backwards. I hit her with the blunt end of the blade. I actually did this on purpose because in that split second I somehow decided that it would be the way to keep her noise to a minimum. It actually worked. Felt barely any resistance in the swing as I collided with her head, knocking it clean aside. Linda's half-formed syllable came out as kind of a weird grunt. Noisy exhalation is probably the best way I could describe it. That happened to be the same time as I had smacked into the cabinet from the force. I just realised this background noise, this doesn't suit the story at all, does it? And she fell backwards without any ability to keep her balance. Didn't hesitate at all to keep swinging at her while she was half lying down on the ground. This time, my axe facing the right way. Didn't really know where to swing, so I kind of just started hacking at her collarbone area and chest. I didn't feel like the axe was going too deep. There was a nice thunk sort of sound every time the axe embedded her. I even felt the soft sinking sensation ripple into my hands, like the axe was kind of physical extension of my sense of touch. On a whim, swung once at her throat, but most of the swing actually missed and hit the floor by accident, causing a loud... Hang on. Oh, very quickly distracted then. Again, with a loud, dull whack to resonate through the apartment. Didn't have time to think about it. I swung again with better aim, got a more centered hit, feeling the bone or cartilage or whatever is in there. So I must have split it open. Right after that, I decided to swing at her face. Got a diagonal cut along her nose and mouth, which felt pretty good, so I did it once more. Oh, wow. It's back 4 hours? Where's that? Where's back 4 hours? Where's that? Finally, briefly stopped to survey the damage. Linda was bleeding ridiculously. The blood was kind of coming out in waves, in sync with her beating heart. Probably. It was pooling all around her, riding along the cracks between her tiles. Her light blue shirt was all torn up and stained, dark, kind of mixed with a fleshy mess around her chest. It was all just glistening red. Her face wasn't much better, covered in dripping red at this point. Her lip was kind of hanging off, revealing red-stained teeth that, in a really weird way, like a zombie or something. Linda wasn't dead, though. Ooh, that is a bad situation to be in. She's been hit in the face with an axe. How is she not dead? Linda wasn't dead, though. Her limbs were kind of weakly, aimlessly trying to move while she was stuck on her back. More than anything, reminded me of bug that you crush, but it still pitifully moves its legs around before it dies completely. It's basically what she was doing, but I didn't know how long it would take for her to die, or what kind of condition she was in. I ended up grabbing a big knife that was on the counter. She was using to cut up meat. Trying to step around the blood, I reached down and carved into the upper half of her neck, trying to sort of saw it from the left side to the right. It was a little awkward because the area was so soft and squished around the knife as I was cutting, but the sensation was completely different from the axe. I actually felt like I was cutting a tough piece of raw meat, which I guess I technically was. Yeah, it makes sense that this would be a creepypasta story, in fairness. I'm probably just straight out reading a creepypasta story, but it's quite cool that it's included, and what I will do is, I won't read through the rest of these. I just feel like I've got so far into this one that I may as well finish it off. But I will run the rest of the characters through this, and I will save them all into a file, and I will put them on Tumblr or something like that. That seems like a good plan, actually. I'll make a post. Oh, right, okay, fair enough. The blood started pouring out. I hope that I severed the most major arteries in there. It must have worked, because after a moment, Linda's limb movements just kind of had the strength drained from them. Soon, resting still on the floor. Took a few seconds to catch my breath. No time to stick around and think about the experience. Shook the knife blade through a dirty pan in the sink. Clean off the blood, and then threw the knife into my backpack. Did the same with the axe, and he also took a laptop that was sitting on the counter. I had some recipe open for veal and mushrooms. Didn't really take the laptop to use it since I had a perfectly good one myself that I got for college. Just wanted to look through it for fun. I know. Right, okay. But I finally went outside and I closed the door behind me. I got some blood on my sweater and jeans, but funnily enough, I actually anticipated that, so I wore dark colours. The drive back to my dorm was just constantly replaying of the experience in my head. I guess that's still kind of happening even now, actually, but it felt pretty nice. Linda Watson is dead. I kind of let the weight of that sink in. Sensation of having completely removed a human life from existence. It's crazy. I don't know how else to describe it. Anyway, threw the axe and the knife into a dumpster on campus, which I think is picked up every Monday, so they'll be gone by then. My roommate goes home on the weekends, so I have the dorm to myself today. It gave me the chance to go through Linda's website history. I was right in thinking, well, that's where her deepest secrets would lie. there's actually a lot of dirty stuff, like the names of websites for porn videos and stories and things like that. Same with their searches. A lot of websites were boring, like cooking websites and recipes, and game websites like Bejeweled and stuff. I eventually got to the 1 week ago section of her history, and it gave me a chill. There's a whole bunch of searches like methods of suicide, how to tie a noose, dangerous household chemicals, carbon monoxide poisoning, like a lot of them. She was probably ready to write a book on suicide after all the research she did, so I guess Linda was contemplating suicide. I wonder if this was influenced by a depression. The irony is actually striking. Maybe Linda was going to die anyway, or maybe she couldn't find the courage to do it. If that were the case, I almost literally gave her a birthday present by killing her. It's actually really comical in a messed up way. We were earlier worried about being a bad person. We seem to have erased all that from existence. So I just killed someone, so that's fine. Messed up way, and it leaves a weird taste in my mouth. The part that I don't get is that I didn't see any of those searches up until the 1 week ago section. Nothing more recent than that. I ended up throwing the laptop in the dumpster with the other stuff. It's been a few hours since then, so I've had some time to calmly think about everything. Like I said, pretty satisfying. I'm glad I finally got around to it. I feel like I can finally cross it off my bucket list, or like tying loose ends with myself. This is probably the first and last time I'll write the name Linda Watson. Back to living a normal college life, except might do some people watching every now and then because it's definitely fun and interesting. But I'll always wonder how many people there are like me. Sure, there has to be a lot, because there's just nothing strange about it to me. Being curious about killing someone. Sadly, it's something that people can't exactly talk about, so I guess I'll never know. I'm sure that anyone would just lie about it even if you asked them, but you can't help but wonder that person at the grocery store who stares at you as you pass by might be considering what it would be like to kill you. If I could, I would tell them all about it, so they could decide for themselves. But who knows? Maybe I got lucky. That person is you. I actually really, really hope so. Nani? So that was a fun story. Yay! Right, so we'll copy all of that. Let's see what Natsuki says. Ah! Natsuki's isn't base 16. Because yours, you could very clearly tell that that was unencoded. That was encoded. So Natsuki's isn't. And neither is Sayori's. Interesting. Okay. I'm thinking maybe we're just not at that point. Although I suppose, so that was about killing somebody and there was knives involved, and that's kind of her thing, I suppose. I'm gonna be right back, however, I need to use the toilet. My bad. Hello, sorry, I'm back. How is everybody? That's my advice for today. Okay, see that was a weird part to actually check that, wasn't it? So, yeah, what I'll do is I'm gonna save Yori's thing here, just in case that happens. Just in case it's useful to keep it. It's cool that it's a creepypasta and all, but file, save as. Save it to the desktop. If it'll actually let me save it to the desktop. Save? Oh, cool. It'll let me save it to the desktop this time. Right, so we've got Yori's creepypasta. That's sorted. I'll keep the base 64 translator open because that one seems to work, unlike the other one that we're using the other day. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You're welcome, Psycho Monica. Do we have anything else? Nope, we've still got Can You Hear Me, Happy Thoughts, and in the files. Well, that's all there. Okay, who should I show my poem to next? Yori! I'm sure you have, Yori. Let's see what you've written for today. Yori smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just... How has this happened again? Feel the lights on. That really doesn't do that much to the room, does it? Fair enough. Okay. I don't understand how this has happened again, though. How has we managed to get Yori Psycho in after us? I mean... The poem turned out good. It's well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. It's not a good thing, Yori. Haha, that came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Yes, never mind. This is the same poem. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle. We've read this one. This was very difficult. The main reason I'm not going to read this one is because it was much harder to read because I'm not great at reading her handwriting because it's really cursive and everything's fuzzy anyway. Hello there, sad boy. Why are you so sad? Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's a pen fell out from your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. Yeah, so I've already been to the hospital for quite a bit about this, and had an operation on my eyes last year about it, because I've got, I think it's called keratoconus, I think it's called. Basically, your cornea starts to go a weird shape, but after you have the operation, there's like a certain amount of time, and glasses won't fix it because of how it because when it goes deformed, it doesn't deform uniformly like normal, like you'd regularly have glasses for. It deforms in weird pockets, so you've got parts where you can see okay, and then random bits where it's fuzzy, and it just doesn't focus properly. So if you just put a lens over the top of it, then it doesn't help as well. Some of the solutions are really weird, like, you know, they can get structural things. Did someone say pen? Yeah, someone did say pen. But yeah, so that's basically, this eye is effectively blind, whereas this eye can mostly see things, but it makes it hard to read. But can we pretend this conversation never happened? I would very much appreciate that. You could keep the poem, though. I've unlocked another special poem, yay! Nothing there has changed either, however. We'll read the special poem, A Dream. Staying over at my friend's place, there were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everybody was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognise. The person I didn't recognise told a joke and everybody laughed. I woke up to the sound of everybody laughing at something that happened on TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who this person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Ooh. Oh, look! Look at my amazing new cursor! I'm so happy! It's like that! We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Oh, it's back to normal now. We have something we need to go over today, so if everybody could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about this festival? Oh, look! Natsuki's back. Her neck is no longer crooked. really have to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put anything together in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead, getting any new members. That is a concern of mine as well. Don't really do well with last minute preparations. Yeah, she's fine by the looks of it. But it's definitely all alive. Everybody is looking alive. Nope, that's still not base 64. That's still not base 64. So both of those things are okay. That is still base 64, so we'll look away from the scariness there. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since John joined, and we've started some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? No, nobody wants that. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place, the literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. Shouldn't be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. I don't think anybody will know. At that point, I don't think it's physics. I think that's biology, you know what? And still, she's biomechanically superior to us all, apparently. Right, Tom? Oh, come on. You want to take advantage of Tom to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything? Rude. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with any other people in mind? Yori never even talked until Tom joined. As for me, I actually get better here than I do at home. And Tom isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. That's true. Yeah, that is very true. There's significant lacking of any of that. I mean, at one point, there is literally all of space and time flying past the window while we're in the middle of, you know, some kind of galaxy. So, pretty sure a little neck snapping, well, survival is forgettable at this point. There was a brief moment, like the first 3 or 4 panels, everything was fine, everything was happy, and then we got to this second day and everything was awful and everything was bad and it just got downhill from there. Monica was clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. Oh, yeah, exactly. The Five Nights at Freddy's. I have a VR version of that. Been waiting to play that for a while. I'm sure Yori and Tom want to get more members too, right? Nope. Don't know about Yori, but I'm kind of indifferent. Showed as much enthusiasm as Monica, then I'd probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue the situation. No, Natsuki's right, isn't she? Yeah, it's a club. It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everybody here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Why did you even join this club? You told me to. Basically, yeah. Yeah, that's about the gist of this. Ah, okay. For some reason, I figured out what happened. For some reason, if I press S, then it screenshots. S makes sense as a screenshot thing. Alright, okay. I'm less concerned about the screenshot that was taken at a very convenient time at that one time, because I must have just pressed the wrong button. What were you hoping to get out of this? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Yep, that's true. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? May as well just delete everyone now. Kill them all. What if starting a club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime, to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about your word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everybody else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't. There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take that away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Tom. It's not the same. It wouldn't be the same in the direction she wants to take it. Oh, bye Sayori. We've once again failed to keep Sayori alive. But hello, Orangey. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yori and walks right out of the classroom. We did. We managed to do it now twice in one stream. That is a record for Sayori deaths right there. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? Like, I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, like, it's nice. I like how it's nice and quiet in the club right now. I'm just happy. I'm just happy you're here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everybody's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Tom? What do you want to get out of this club? Somebody touch my spaghetti! Yori repeats the same question as Monica. Decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. Yeah, basically, yeah. All completely psychotic except Sayori, and that's why Sayori had to die. Yep. Hi, Orangey. Nice to have you back. The most important thing is for everybody to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. Don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Hey, Yori. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. See, cool guy, I don't agree. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Tom? Please don't take this the wrong way, but fuck off and die! I'm going to chat a little with Tom before we leave. Just to see what he thinks. Thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Trust in don't trust in Monica. Nobody should trust in Monica. Monica is the... Oh, here we go. Let's make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy, and I would kill anybody that made you unhappy. You must be happy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that, as president. I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time, or be with you, or be near you, or look at you at all. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yori being a little bit, you know. Yeah, exactly. She's entirely on the right thing. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. Foreshadowing. You know what I mean? No? I don't know what you mean at all. Actually, hang on a minute. I forgot to check hers. See if hers was a creepypasta. 1 second. Monica. It is not a creepypasta. The foreshadow is real. Exactly. Just double checking that Monica didn't have a creepypasta going. All the ladies are the best. Except Monica. Monica can burn. But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. And you remember what it said on the Steam page, right? When you downloaded the game? I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No. Is that supposed to be somebody else taking control of the game then? Right now, because there's nothing else there. I know Monica is hiding out at the bottom, and I know there are ways that you can write poems to please Monica, but I have a feel it would be things like Universe? No? Okay. Universe pleases Yori, and we don't want that. Okay, so we want happy the kitty. Yes, happy, cutesy things that are going to make Natsuki happy this time. Natsuki. Twirl. Oh, hello Natsuki. Welcome back. Bliss. Yep, sing. Papa. Which Papa feels like a weird thing for her to jump at, considering what I think the issue is. Specifically with Natsuki. You know, because Sayori had the depression, and Yori has her tendency to stab herself, and Natsuki, I'm still pretty sure it's problems at home. So it feels weird that she jumps when Papa has said. It's not a particularly cute word anyway, is it? Okay, just making sure that nothing changed there, because I thought I might have got a new thing, but I do not. No, she wouldn't like Lust. Rainbow. There we go. Poppy. Sparkle. Laugh. Fireworks. Friends. Yep. Hearts. Yes. Oh, skipping. Kawaii. Socks? She likes socks. Natsuki likes socks. Shiny. She likes shiny. Oh, she likes milk. We know she likes milk. Pink. Yeah, well, she has pink hair, so you know, it'd be weird if she did not like pink. Hi, Tom. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, fuck off. Monica? I told you... Ugh. She really late again. Inconsiderable. As usual, Natsuki. Excuse me. Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gone into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I felt really threatened or something, but I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool, and I guess another girl would be nice this time. You did have another girl before, but someone decided to fucking murder them. So, Natsuki? Nobody cares! And why don't you go and look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Yori! Oh, It meant delete you. It meant delete Yori, didn't it? I'm gonna delete Yori because I have a backup of her current thing, and I think So, how far are we through? This is the second time playing through the second act, so... Yori has just been deleted. She's no longer there. Oh, man. And last one here again. I don't think it even fucking matters anymore. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club. Still trying to make time for piano. I did. Yep. Hang on. Because I think that's what it was telling me to do. I think it was saying a very long time ago, back when when we read what's the name's last poem and it said delete her. I think delete her was in reference to delete Yori, or she was going to get a little bit unhinged. But because that's a different Yori, so I don't know if that's the Yori that translated into the creepypasta, but I do have the other Yori still. In my new folder, oh no, I don't. Never mind. Yori has always been a creepypasta, apparently. I just not noticed. I must have clicked on one of the characters and just assumed from there that none of the rest had stories. Unless this is another code that I don't know of. Or haven't been concentrating on, but it could be, so... So these are the only two that are actually in the game now. There's only Natsuki and Sayori that are actually there. Despite Sayori being apparently dead, and Monika being very much in the game, and Yori still being there. See? Yori. Starting the club, still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determined, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Tom, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah. Is that so, Yori? So Yori is going to die. What's happened here is we've done this the exact fucking same as we did it the last time, and I don't have any fucking saves because I'm stupid and keep forgetting to do so. That's correct. Tom was already engaged in a novel we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten him into literature, Monika? You're going to die, Yori. I'm very sorry. But you're gonna die. I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna kill you soon anyway. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monika. Yes. Yeah. I know that's what she's doing, so I think that was what her poem was saying earlier, because she had the whole thing of delete her, whereas previously it was load her, and I think delete her was in reference to Yori. I did say it at the time, and I said, no, I think I will delete her. Completely forgot to make a save at that point, because I'm a fucking idiot, and then went on with it anyway, so now I know that I should have deleted her then, and that may have saved people, because I know the only real way to do this is to get people still like her. People be crazy. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Yes, I do. I mean, all the people that are saying Yori is best girl, you're clearly forgetting about Sayori here. God rest her soul. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention you for yourself as well. Yori stands up and makes her way to the closet. Alon watches as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Natsuki knows. Sure. Yori hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk. Then I'll go and get some water. Hello, Orangey. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yori appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. I see we have some tense opinions here. Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. I think I should have said yes there. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored waiting here, so I decide I'm going to go take a look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone's sucking the air through your teeth. See how many times I've played this? I got this down now. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? And then Monica conveniently rewinds time for me, so I don't have to see Yuri's, and then manages fast forward time. I'm back! Thanks for waiting patiently. Don't worry, I definitely didn't come around the corner and see you cutting yourself like a psychopath and then have time reverse on me. Yeah, exactly. Insert noises. Yuri and her stabbing. And, right, so we all know what's going to happen next. Basically, the way this goes is Yuri stabs herself. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah? Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now, it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Ah. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring tea leaves. Yeah, she's cutting vegetables. Fuck, missed the carrot again. Oh, shit. Wait a sec, this isn't a carrot. This is my hand. Oh, fuck. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Yuri is the ultimate edgelord. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't stab yourself push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Tom. Yeah, worried about being around you. It's very endearing. I wasn't kidding. Don't even know if I can keep up with this. Watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Tom, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah. Sorry, I didn't realise. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my posture. It's totally your posture. Yeah, it's just the posture from the reading. Yep. We know. Don't worry, Yuri. It's posture from the reading. Gotta work on that posture. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. Yuri. Whoa! That'll be the best plot twist. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time. Each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Right, I'm pretty sure last time at this point I actually had more things showing up in the thing here. Well, there's no point in playing now. God damn it, Natsuki. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. That was in the wrong context. Your teacup. There we go. Holding it with my hand. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Oh my god, that would be great. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch your chest. Meanwhile, accidentally, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. That would be great. Yes, Yuri deletes Monica. Oh, that's the ending we all want. Use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Eh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologise. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Now we've moved into this. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. Take the chocolate candy and I pop it into my mouth. Then, take another chocolate. I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation were completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Oh. Eh? Yuri's expression... I thought she had blood in her eyes again then. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like... like she needs to confirm what just happened. Better plot twist deletes all characters except Yuri. See, Monica's already been deleted. I don't understand why she's still there. I also don't know what's going to happen if she gets to the very end. It does look like it'd be controlled by Monica and probably made into a scene where she... Yeah. Okay. Tom? Sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that? Ah. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Tom? Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. Block. I think she ate the chocolate, in fairness. My teacup gets knocked over. That's a waste of fucking tea, that's what that was. Tom. My heart. The lights have gone. My heart won't stop pounding, Tom. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. There's nothing else popped up there. Can you feel it, Tom? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? Feels like I'm losing my mind. You very much are losing your mind, don't worry. I can't make it stop. Even makes me not want to read. I just want... What's it? Okay, I'm just making sure. Oh no, hot gosh, I don't love... Ah, this is awful. I wish other things were happening. Yeah, it's true. It isn't. Actually, she's being fucking psycho, Monica. At you. Yay! Ha ha. It's like something from fucking Salad Fingers. Ha ha. Ha. Okay. Thank you, Monica. This is the first time you've only actually done anything half decent during this entire time. It's time to share poems. Whew. Right. Yuri is the Illuminati. Yuri is a fucking psycho, that's what she is. Natsuki. Oh, cool, she's back. Okay. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. Still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I am trying my best not to spend time with Yuri. I have even deleted Yuri, and she's still there. Still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So, at least read mine too for now. Just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it very carefully, okay? There's nothing else there. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Oh, no, this is the second part. Oh, Jesus. This is the 4th stream of this so far. Yeah, there was another one earlier today, then I went for McDonald's, then McDonald's didn't exist, and I'm very sad about that, because I no longer have a local McDonald's, but now, I restarted the stream again, after my McDonald's depression. Okay. This is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again, and I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try and do something. Maybe you convince her to talk to a therapist. Yeah, rest in peace, McDonald's. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to, just please, try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like, she just wants to ignore it. So, I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Do not let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Now she's got in her face. Yay. I said some, but that is a damn long flight. Yeah, I doubt it would survive that, although it's McDonald's, so I don't know. Changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Tom? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica, okay? Oh, fuck, shit. Oh, shit, fuck. Oh, fuck, shit. Just Monica. Monica, maybe? Tom, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. Really? What was that? I've got a long list of things so far that I've seen that I probably shouldn't have seen. Someone's neck broke. Someone's got themselves in the corridor. Well, in fairness, that was the most normal thing that's happened so far. Didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Convenient. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? Thanks. She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. No ketchup. Raw sauce. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy. Spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. With nooses and knives and other side of murders. Anyway, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Yay! Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Yeah, you really fucked up writing that poem, didn't you? It was... Fuck. Who should I show my poem to next? Oh, we don't have just Monica there. Finally! Yuri holds the poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. I want to take this home. Monica's a fucking psycho about everything. That's what Monica is. And need to kill, yeah. Will you let me keep it? Please? Yes? Please stop talking to me. You're too nice to me, Tom. I've never been anyone as nice as you. I could die. No, not really, but... I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds the poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin, oil, enters my bloodstream. Yeah, sweet. You do that. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Yep. Get it. Fucking did. Hurry, read it. Good job, Yuri. It's a little bloody. And I'm still convinced that that's a pee stain. Although I do know your love for tea, so it could very easily be a tea stain, but nope. No pee. Does this actually say anything? Yeah, exactly. It's like word vomit. Right. Then, Joey, those are issues you need to work out on your own. They look like words. Okay, no, I'm relatively sure that they are words. I will... Oh, Jesus. Go away. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. You didn't write it for anybody. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... these symbols. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Whether she lit... I endowed it with her scent. Confirmation. She peed on the poem. Oh no, the most thoughtful person in the club. No. No, you're not. That's not thoughtful. That's alarming. No, Yuri. I think I'm gonna vomit. You've just handed me a piece of paper covered in your blood and piss, and you think you're the one who wants to vomit? Thanks, Yuri. Yes. Oh. Things I like about Papa. Bit of both, probably. Wouldn't surprise me. I like it when Papa comes home early. Yay! The fun. I like it when Papa cooks dinner, when Papa gives me allowance, when Papa spends time with me. Papa asks me about my friends, when Papa asks me about anything, when Papa gives me lunch money, when Papa comes home before sundown, when Papa cooks. Demon. No. Staring into your soul. I know, right? Join me. Join me. I like it when Papa comes home without waking me up. When Papa keeps food in the house. When Papa uses his inside voice. When Papa leaves my stuff alone. When he accidentally drops coins in the couch. Papa is too tired to notice me. When he is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I think that's Natsuki's poem. And that's just going on from what I think is the deal with Natsuki, basically. Nothing else has popped up here to suggest an agreement or a disagreement with that, but... Time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating here is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Thank you, Yuri. Thank you. Yes. Basically, I think that's what that is. Because I've not got to any of the endings with Natsuki, but I've got the hints, and, you know, she's basically said it quite a few times when she does, so you can very easily work out what's happening. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. That's very rude. Yuri, you can... well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So, I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There. See? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Tom? Tom is going to help me. Wait. You? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only does your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from the extra pair of hands. Mine too? What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Tom around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, well, yeah, okay, there's a lot you've done, Monika, that's... Okay, then why not let Tom decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Tom make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Tom, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. Monika is the biggest liar, yeah. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Fuck. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. It's never going to end. Just make the choice already, okay? I wonder who all the people we can choose... Wait, why is it only letting me pick Yuri? It's not only letting me pick Yuri. Fuck you and your mouse control. Right, I'm gonna pick Natsuki to see what happens. No. Well, looks like there's just Monika again. Only Monika. Final. Yay! You picked me! Only Monika. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. I'll decorate your drive with the corpses of my friends. It's Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Tom for yourself. A shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided that for yourself. Being a little unreasonable here. Just Yuri. I'm being unreasonable? Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Tom away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. That's so much to ask. Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Tom. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Tom, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. It's just Sunday. Calm down. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day. Just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? No. No, not at all. Oh, there we go. That's not opening properly. So this is what we've just got from that. The have a nice weekend. So... Have you considered... shit. Is this a different one? Nope. That's the same fucking one. Right. Copy. Because I'm pretty... Oh, yeah. See, it was a lot shorter. Oh, wait. It decoded weirdly, didn't it? I can't remember how to fix this one. Okay. There's just a lot of spoilers here. Right, no, I want to actually decode it properly. But they're not really malformed input. Live mode is off then. Fuck live mode. Just coded to ASCII at all? No, it definitely doesn't do that. I think we tried all of these last time, didn't we? I think it was actually this one that we used as well. Oh, wait, no. Snow Leopard, you managed to find this one, didn't you? Snow Leopard is actually gone, but it was Snow Leopard that managed to find what this was. So if anyone actually wants to go and find out what that post said, it's the Have a Nice Weekend file. If anyone wants to have a look at what the Have a Nice Weekend file says, then... yes. I'm going to delete it, however. Because I think it might be the trigger. Maybe. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Tom. I have to tell you, I am madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Tom, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. What a time for a giggle to feel that. Trying to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. No, thank you. Yori! Please. Please take it into consideration. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Tom. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? No. I'm sorry, Yori. I know you're going to die here, but... no. Yay! Okay, Yori. You do you, Yori. You fucking do you. Never mind. That wasn't the trigger I thought it was. Delightful. Well, that's alright. I deleted Yori from the game anyway, so she's not like she's there. I know this takes fucking forever, so I'm going to skip this, because this takes the entire weekend. Ah, Yori, you better go and fuck up the game code. Consider the following. That's unhealthy behavior. Bad Yuri. Now I've got to spend the entire weekend apparently staring at your corpse as it slowly gets colder. Because you went and listened to the programming. Monica, see, this wouldn't have happened if you wouldn't go and fuck up the fucking programming now, would it? Oh, all the others have gone. Everything else has gone, weirdly. So we've lost our the picture of Sayori, the Happy Thoughts picture. We lost... Yes! Yuri, in your current condition, I would recommend going and visiting a doctor, because he may be able to convince you, oh, never mind, you've been impaled several times by yourself. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Well, all that we can do now is stare at the corpse for a while. The whole weekend? Oh, wow, the whole weekend, apparently so. Monica will be pissed that we missed meeting her on Sunday. Yay! I mean, I could do that, but... I mean, what's the point, really? She'll be alright. She'll go over it. Alright, it's festival time! Oh, Natsuki. Natsuki, this is not a room you want to be in. Yeah. I'm assuming that, yeah, that was a blood noise. Oh, now she's run away. She's covered in puke. Monica returns. I'm here. Yay. Tom, did something happen? I think you know full fucking well something happened, Monica. Natsuki just ran past me. You didn't notice she was covered in spuke? Example of my Tide Pod chan, isn't it? Oh. Oh. No, that is not an appropriate response, you psychopath. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Tom? Oh, jeez. I didn't realise the script was broken that badly. Yes. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. No, it's alright, we had to skip it, it's fine. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. So, right, I've already done that for you. No, you can't be deleting Natsuki. Now the only person left in the game file is Sayori. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Yay! There's a bear. Oh shit, she's already been deleted. What the fuck's happening? Yeah. Fuck you. You've been gone from the start, bitch. It's what's happening to me? It hurts. Good. It hurts so much. Help me, Tom. Cool guy. Tell us what's the matter. Fuck you, Monica. Please hurry. Help me. No. Monica does not exist. Okay. Monica does not exist. Monica does not exist. Did you do this to me, Tom? A very long time ago. I'm surprised you finally noticed. The penny has dropped. Did you? Did you delete me? Yep. Rich guy. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Tom. I trusted you. Did you just want to touch me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? Monica, right. You're very confused at this, but you seem to not have noticed that I deleted you from the start. The first thing I did was I removed you from the game. Yet you're still... This is your own fault. You did this. I'm taking no blame of this. Okay, I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. Actually, I didn't kill Natsuki. That's twice in a row Natsuki survived. Well, there's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. No. I'm going to carry on playing. Tom, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. Have a great time. Well. Hey, there we go. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? You've been deleted. How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? You did kill 2 of your friends. All of my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world we wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. I deleted you because you kept killing everyone. Because I destroyed everything you wanted. It's a lot shallower than that. Insert dubbing hanging theory of Monica's grave. Oh, gee. Dabbing. Fuck you, bitch. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Does not know. Is confused. I've made up my mind. Tom, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but... Well, that was kind of an exaggeration. Matsuri is gone. I opened the characters file. Then put it... Matsuri is gone when she's hanged. Open up the characters file. Put up a second folder. Then place the Sayori file in a second folder to the first one. Then open up a new game. What does that do? Because the Sayori file that I have here is actually the original Monica file that I had from the first playthrough of it. Because I made a... The first time I didn't delete Monica, what I did instead was I changed her character file to say Sayori. I just renamed it as Sayori and then put it in there. And that counted as me deleting it. So I have backups of all of the other characters and they're all in a separate thing. Okay. That's because that Sayori file there, that is the original Sayori. Okay, I'm pointing. So this Sayori file here, the only one that's remaining, is the original Sayori file that was actually Monica. That might be why Sayori might not have been brought back. So that's actually not a Sayori file at all. Just a renamed Monica file. So I don't know. What does that do? I couldn't find in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I love them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... Alright, okay. Because I know it does corrupt the files anyway, so what I'll do is I will... When I reinstall the game, after this playthrough, I will get rid of my old backup files of all the characters, and I will do that. But next time, I don't want her to hang herself. It'll still work when Sayori is dead. What? So... I'm confused. Does it bring her back, is my main question here. Then... Squash and glash and flourished. Yes, fuck off, Monica. Doki doki. Yeah, okay, so there we go. We've got our files back. Natsuki, Sayori, and Yori are back. Does Yori still have a fucked up one? Iori does still have the creepypasta. Sayori's is the same, because it's the one I've... Oh, it might have overwritten it, actually. It may have overwritten it. Because I've just realised it puts a new one in. Okay, no, never mind. They do look very similar. Okay, they're the same. Yeah, never mind. It's not overwritten it. Unless Natsuki's is also the same. No, Natsuki's is not the same. So yeah, so my Sayori file is actually a Monica file. Makes sense why it fucked up. Ah, bye Natsuki. Hopefully see you in the next stream. Hope you enjoyed it. New game. Ordinary school day, like no other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girl or something like that. Hey Tom! Well, there already is one girl. She's back! That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friends since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we've picked up that habit once again. Tom, are you proud of me? What for? You know, for waking up on time. What happens if I delete Sayori now? Because is Sayori actually Monica here? Oh shit. Well, you've been doing that for a while now, but you've never even said anything about it. No, we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah, but always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. I'm about to be disappointed. Oh, don't worry. I know full well I'm about to be disappointed. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Tom, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Told you already, I'm really not. Start to say what I always do. That I'm not interested in joining any clubs. No. Some of the parts of the first lines are gibberish, fucked on language. Then a glitch thing, whatever it is, comes, and then the game starts again without Sayori. Right. Oh. Oh no, that happened anyway. Yeah, that happened because the game that happened when I tried to go back to my old save because the Sayori wasn't there anymore. It also happened when I tried to go to anything else. I even tried to back up my backup. Even tried to back up my saves, but I don't know where the saves actually go to. I don't think it does do any real saves. So to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her clubs are a waste of time? Died for one twice. When she's starting a club of her very own. Actually, yeah. Think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but started to realise that, in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So, that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. Basically, yeah. Like, you get to a point, if you focus too much on Sayori, you get to a point where you have a choice between saying you love her or saying we're just friends. First time I said we were just friends. Second time, I went with I love you. And she died both times anyway. So, Monica kills her regardless. The key I've gotten from actually taking all of the different choices here is that you have to please Monica. And she is the only person you can please. There is only Monica. just Monica. Although I don't know how to fucking please Monica, because that doesn't make any fucking sense. But okay, fine. School day is as ordinary as ever. And it's over before I know it. As I packed up my things, I stand again, gathering my motivation. I need to drop back, because I've forgotten to go back into my dokidoki folder, so I can see if anything weird's being added in, because I know weird things are being added in, because Monica's still there, hiding in the background, scarily, watching everything. Let's see. Recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. Timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Tom? What are you doing here? Well, I just... I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Tom Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Tom. We are the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yori. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yori, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet you both anyway. Look forward to working with you. Working? Tom, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Screams. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be that bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognised club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Woohoo! What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to cupcakes! Hey! Don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? Now, how about I make some tea as well? Bum, 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 bum. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yori walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yori opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat from Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Nothing is there. Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little ears. Like little cats. Like little ears? That would be horribly scary. Like little cats. I was thinking cat ears. The whiskers are drawn on with icing. Little pieces of chocolate were used to make the eyes. The ears. Fuck. So cute. Wow. Those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. Delicious! Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn to the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice she's sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yori returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Well, already trying to impress our new member, Yori? That's not insulted. Yori looks away. I meant that. You know. I'll believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yori faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Tom, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yori's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the river teacup with her fingers. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her readings. Seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey Yuri. Yeah? Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed by it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So, if Tom wants to read some of my manga, then don't try and stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Tom? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we could all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing that if I'm not the only one. Then as for you, Yuri, yeah? I have to read manga? Jeez. You're the one who suggested we diversify. You should have been a little more open-minded. It's kinda hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realise. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No? I've realised my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you'd do this for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. That's so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting is over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everybody likes you too, Tom. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Oh, I didn't realise it was me saying that then. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. We're just waiting for the time where everything goes wrong. It's only a matter of time. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me that you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're going to make the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is going to be so much fun. Hey, Tom. I really want to thank you. See, it's gone quiet. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is I already knew you were going to. Reading in the corner, just in case something happens. That's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. See? That's right. I know everything she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. That's how the power shifts. That's why she has the same thing as Monica does. But I really know everything, Tom. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all of the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. Right? I'm gonna see if deleting Sayori here does anything, because I don't think it was ever Monica. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E-R. No. Yep, there is no happiness. I've just deleted Sayori as well because I thought maybe Monica was Sayori. What's happened? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry. I was wrong. There is no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Tom. Goodbye, Literature Club. Bamblings and flibbling and static! Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
There we go. And now for the second playthrough that went the exact fucking same way as the first one.
So, you know how I've been like...
Best Doki Doki, yeah.
Piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like, at all.
Oh, that was fucking annoying.
And I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really...
Ah, yeah, but it's not Sayori this time.
So, yeah.
It's Monica. Monica, actually, with the adorable little voice that you wouldn't expect from a psychopathic murderer who likes to play God and infect her friends with all kinds of psychotic and suicidal thoughts.
Every day, I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Okay, well, I fucked that one up again. But I do want to come back and I do want to actually try and get the... Because I know there is a playthrough. I'm a good, like, 88% sure that there is a playthrough where everybody can stay alive. So that's my plan. And I'm going to come back to it, but, like I've said in past streams, I start university again tomorrow, so it's going to be shorter streams, like much shorter streams, because my past few have been a good 5 hours. I mean, even today's totaled 5 hours. So, I think if I stream tomorrow, it's going to be 1 or 2 hours. Instead of, you know, a full 5 hour thing. So I'm going to re-download this game. I'm going to do that off camera, and I'm going to set, you know, get my life together off camera, get everything set up, and then come back tomorrow, probably be a lot later, probably actually be somewhere around about now. Stream for an hour or two, see how far we can get in that time, try and focus on Monica. And I'm willing to take hints now on this one, so the whole no spoilers thing, it's still there, because we still don't know what happens with Natsuki, and we still don't know what really happens if you focus on Yori first. So no spoilers for those two. Right, okay. Because it is a full round that I'm looking for to save everybody here. And because I know just deleting Monica outright doesn't work now. But yeah, I'm willing to take suggestions as we go along, just no spoilers for what's going to happen when I listen to those suggestions, provided you're not, like, you know, leading me down a dark path and getting people killed. So yeah. Thank you everybody that did watch this, and thank you that everybody that's actually been watching the streams as we go with Doki Doki. Eventually, I'm definitely going to play other games as well, so you can enjoy that, but for now, we're going to stick to trying to get an actual decent playthrough of Doki Doki. So thank you for everyone that's subscribed, everybody that's liked, and everybody that's enjoyed this so far, and I will see you all tomorrow in another stream. Around about 6-ish, otherwise it'll be a little bit earlier. But I'm going to read this as well anyway, as a goodbye. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. Reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. Can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true. For being a friend to all of the club members. And most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, the evil moniker of death. Or reinstall game. Cool. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Joey, for staying to the very end. And if you want to come back and see what ends up happening tomorrow with all of this shenanigans, I will see you then. Bye.